Things couldn't get more awesome enough. She also comes with additional firepower like this wonderful Arcee sword.
Cog. Drop him.
Hey, what's up YouTube? It's Mr. Stan coming back at you. We're doing another review today, and this time we've got two Transformers. That's right, it's going to be Arcee from the War on Cybertron, the Transformers Earthrise, I believe. Yeah, it's the Earthrise version of Arcee. And we got another Arcee, which is from a third-party company that is called Big Firebird Toys, and this is going to be the EX01 Nicee, or aka another version of Arcee in a different scale size and a different type of rendition. This is going to be great because I've been excited about both of these figures for a while. This one you all saw in my shopping video, and this one you've probably already seen on a shopping video too, so finally I can both open them up and we're going to see how they are and how they compare, and of course I'm going to throw in a couple extras. So without further ado, it's time to get into that unboxing. We're gonna go straight into looking at the boxes real quick. First off, we got the Earthrise version of Arcee. There you are. She is right there in the back. Nice pink and white coloration. Autobot symbol on the front. She also comes with this translucent pistol, what's on the side. I was hoping she'd probably come with a bit more accessories, but still okay. And the box art on the side, you can see Arcee in her action pose, holding that pistol up. And on the back, you can see in her transform mode how she looks in car mode. I do believe this is not the actual Earth form. I do believe this looks more like the Cybertronian form, actually. Just my opinion. You guys can quote me on that in the comment section below. I'm not 100% sure, but I do believe that looks like maybe the Cybertronian, not the Earth form. And there you can see there is the Autobots and the Quintessons and the Arc all right there in the artwork. Still very nice, stylish box. Definitely like it. Now, for those of you who actually ordered the EX01 Nicee, it actually comes with a brown box. Now, in Hong Kong, people like to just collect the boxes, period. They want to keep everything as pristine and 100% as possible. So hopefully those of you who have pre-ordered will also get this brown box, because for a collector, they do find it important. For myself, I'm not too terribly worried because, again, like I said, for my collection, I'm going to keep them. I don't really think about, like, you know, selling them off in the future. I definitely love my figures as displays, and they'll stay with me forever, so it's not that important for me, but I think for the other collectors, die-hard collectors, you probably will want it. Here it is when it's taken out of the box. You can see there is EX01 Nicee in a very nice shiny pink form. She's got a very cutesy face on the side, as you can take a look, and from the side form you can see there is the car mode right there, and on the back it shows different transformations. Nice sleek car. I love this design of Arcee because it just gives me this nice Japanese animated feel. It's the first that I've seen for a Transformer in this type of kind of rendition. And on the other side of it, you can see there's her already transformed robot mode in her action pose. Let's take a look at the here. If you all can take a look, I mean, it's almost like this could be the younger sister and this could be the older sister. In my opinion, this is how I would view it pretty much. They're like the Arcee sisters, right? One right here, she's a mature adult. This one is just, wow, she just got out of she's just got out of school right now and she's just fighting off Decepticons. Here they are out of the box, but still in their plastic packaging. We're going to look first at the Arcee or Hasbro version Earthrise. Very standard pink and white colors. You got nice blue eyes. Very nice smile indeed. And she comes with one Autobot translucent pistol. They could have actually added a bit more accessories with this one, I thought. But okay, it is what it is. Not too bad. Here's her instructions. There's a little white warning or Hasbro leaflet letter that comes with pretty much every Hasbro figure. They also come with a backdrop. Now, these are becoming more and more common now with the Transformers and with the G.I. Joe classified series. If you actually picked up the Baroness, you'll know that they have this little map on the back, and they come with these little red decoder cards on the back, similar to what they did in the past. I remember they did the same thing when you did with the character cards. You could show their power level and whatnot using that red strip. So they're going back to that like pre-80s term, 80s time when they did the first line of the Transformers. And now let's move on to the Firebird, Big Firebird EX01 Nicee. This is the one that a lot of people have been talking different things about, but for myself, I think it's a work of art. And you can see already, it's just a really beautiful, pearl white coating and also a very nice metallic pink. Here she comes with her Autobot blaster. She has here her, this is her top to her car mode, I believe. Also acts as a shield. This one right here, I believe, is her blast effect part. It could also be, I believe, it could be a whip that she uses as well, which is nice. She has a white and pink sword. We have 4 different types of interchangeable hands. You have her interchangeable cutesy face right here, normal face look, and of course you also have her, you know, smiling, laughing type of look right there. She also has an interchangeable top as well. So now it's time for us to go ahead and take them out and get a closer detailed look at their articulation. Also, one more thing, it comes with the instruction booklet, and you also get a very nice character card over here on the side. Pretty much all the third-party companies will give you a nice type of character card, the instructions in the back. They also give you this type of QR code for you if you don't know how to transform it properly. They should show you a video. I'm not sure, though, if it works in the States, though. It just depends. Not completely out of the box, and as you can see, immediately the size comparison is just so noticeable. For the Earthrise version of Arcee, that is almost up to the waist of this third-party company, the EX01 Nicee. She is pretty much half of the size you're looking at. This you could pretty much compare almost to like an MP scale, like a Masterpiece series. Or you could say leader class as well, probably would be, you know, about the size that you say this third-party company would be. We're going to start with the Earthrise version of Arcee in her transformation. So the first thing we're going to go ahead and do is you want to go ahead and pop off the back like this, and you want to go ahead and swerve this around like so, and try to just hinge those in with the tabs. So you're going to see there's going to be tabs over here on the side, and you want to flip out these wheels as well right here, and then you're going to pull Arcee a little bit down. This is one of the Transformers that I find very interesting because it's actually a transformation where you're not really transforming much of the actual figure itself. So remember to pull out these tabs as well, which are her wheels. Okay, there we go. Go ahead and pull that out, and also pull out the other side. So we got to pull out this wheel as well. And also on the front, the grill also have to be pulled out as well, generally just like that. And also turn her head around like so. And her arms are going to go to her side, just like this, okay? And what you need to do as well is you're going to have to swivel these, turn her legs right around, just like that, over to the side, okay? And, oh, sorry, not to the side, actually from this side. And you want to flip up these leg pieces right here because they're going to fold in. And then basically right here from this part, once she goes down, you'll see, let's go ahead and push that down right there. And also one more thing, also there's some not door hinges right here that you need to flip out from the side. Both sides actually have the doors. It's actually a fairly, if in my opinion, it's a fairly quick transformation. Not too difficult, and like I said, is not really that much of a transformation because as you can see, almost her whole body figure right here, as it is, stays pretty much in one position. It doesn't actually change too much. So now we're going to go ahead and fold these under, like so. Okay, and then the legs again on the other side fold in as well, and it basically keeps from this side to keep inside. Let me see if I can tab this together, and let's see here, tab this as well. It goes on the top, pull that in, push this back body, and pretty much that's it. That is all you got to do. Her legs just slanted like this on the side, and she can still wheel, you know, they actually can still wheel pretty well. So let me go ahead and just finish that little tab right here. So there's not a lot. There is not a lot as far as how she is actually transformed. So I find it quite amazing that this is one of those Transformers where the actual body of the Transformer itself remains the same, as whereas you have other parts where like legs and arms fold in inside. This doesn't really fold inside. She keeps her original, you could say her original robot form even under the car. So it's not like how you have Optimus Prime or Bumblebee where every single joint comes in and it changes. So there we go. And, oh, there we go. All right, so there we have it. She's in car mode right there. So this is how she looks like when she's fully transformed. You can still have her, let's see, translucent blaster right there. Does it fit on the side? No, it does not. No, it doesn't. Well, anyways, in any case, the blaster actually does fit inside. You actually just use the side, which I just realized just now. You use that side little tab right here, and you can pivot it on either side, either on this side or this side, so the blaster can be on the front, or you could say on just the front of the hood, or near the side hood of Arcee right there. So that blaster does stick. It would have been nice if you actually had 2 blasters, but that's okay. That's not too bad. I'm sure you can use parts of the deluxe Transformers edition that had the Sentinel, the Centurion Deluxe. I'm sure there's some weapons that could probably fit inside as well. I want to dive into the EX01 Nicee. This is going to be a bit longer simply because there's a lot more details, and of course as a third-party company it comes with a lot more accessories, so we're going to have a look at it in more precise detail. First off, I just want to show you the second head sculpt right there. I really again say that this is a very unique design for Transformers simply because you got two head sculpts, and one of course being its normal head sculpt and another one being this very cutesy head sculpt right here. I definitely think that this whole perception of giving this type of Japanese animation type of look is really a new trend, and I think in the future it would be good if they do come out with more and more of this type of renditions. In order to exchange the head, it's very simple. Actually, it's quite easy. Just there you go, just pop off the head and then the other head goes right in. It's really quite simple. There you go. She has a nice, very, you know, very cutesy high school girl look. There it is. She's giving you a nice salute. Now, one thing also good about this model, if you can see this, a lot of these parts are actually die-cast metal around the joints, even around the back, and also around the hip area. You got some solid die-cast metal parts. When you transform her or when you move her parts, it's very solid. It's not loose whatsoever. In fact, some parts around her heels right here take a bit more pressure because her heels can actually expand to open up to give her a better footing. Her shoulders right here, you can see there's actually a metal frame right here on the side joints right there, and inside you can pretty much see that it's got a very nice solid die-cast metal frame to it. This backpack right here has the option of being removed. So if you don't want her to have this over here on the back, you can just simply just pull this out, just like so. So it can give her more of a, you could say, a very less rucksack look. There she is right there. And it gives us like really fantastic type of space age transformer type of design right there. It's really just quite amazing. I really do like it. And also you can see that it actually has an option of changing that backpack right there to be like a kind of a blaster, where I can actually just put in, and she has a shield peg right here on the side, where later in just a moment I'll show you how to adapt it. Now, in order to adapt the backpack and to make it a weapon that she can hold, you're going to use this little attachment right here that also comes inside, and basically you're going to hold it like this and insert it right here inside the groove, just like so. Let me see if I can get a better camera angle for everyone to see. Basically, as you see, hold it like this, you still got the peg, it's basically facing up, and you're going to stick it in and just gently push it inside. It should click. Let's go ahead and see if I can put this inside. Click inside. There we go. Almost in, and just a moment, it's gonna get in. Okay, there we go. So there it is, it snapped just like that. Then the next thing you're gonna do is you're gonna take her right trigger hand, or you can say her grasping hand with the thumbs up. There you go, thumbs up right there for you. And you're gonna go ahead and put it in like so. All right, so there you are. And once you put it in, don't need to push too much pressure down, because you could probably accidentally bend the finger too much. The grasp is just like this. It's not going to be a really tight grasp, but it's good enough. It's good enough for her to hold. Afterwards, go ahead and replace this hand right here. So basically just go ahead and unhinge this hand right here, open hand. And of course you can go ahead and just place this right inside like so. The ball joint actually is a little bit tight. There you go. There it goes. And so right there, there it is. There she's holding, okay, there she's holding the backpack, and it's kind of like, it's actually kind of like a space age bow in a way, because you can actually use the energy part to go ahead and use as a kind of like energy arrow, which I'll show you in just a moment, just like so. But I think this is just really cool. This is just really cool in general, that this, you know, attachment has so many different other functions other than the fact that it's used for her backpack or other transformation. And there's another function that you'll see in just a moment. I just think that's really awesome. I really definitely think that this design engineering is really definitely good job that they did. It's right there. Basically, you can see I actually inserted the long blast effect part, and I actually changed one of her other hands for the holster hand as well. And it does kind of look like, yeah, it looks like she's got some sort of Cybertronian energy bow, which is really awesome. I really like it. If you look from the side, it's not the best. It's not the best pose by all means, but in the instruction booklet, it does show this kind of attachment used in this method, and I definitely think it's definitely not too bad. There's another attachment which I'll show you in just a moment, that where you just basically separate the two fin parts right here, and you can put them around her waist. On the next part, we're going to go ahead and disassemble the backpack, or you could say the hood of hers that we just used as an energy bow. So these parts actually separate. You can just gently pull them and they will come out of the socket. The ball joints right here, as you can see, and take out the other one as well. All right, I'm going to take out the other one as well. And what you can do is, from this section, you can actually apply them to put them underneath on the side like so, and they can act as additional thrusters or whatnot. So I can put one right here. Okay, just like so, like on the side, and I can take the other one and do the same thing. Again, it's almost a very nice winged, or you could say skirt type of armor that goes on the side, just like here. It looks like almost like she has additional thrusters, or it gives that very nice majestic princessy type of look, if you ask me. I mean, I like here where you see that green, this very turquoise type of translucent plastic right here going on the side. It definitely, well, it gives a nice new feel to this action figure in general. Things couldn't get more awesome enough. She also comes with additional firepower like this wonderful Arcee sword, as you can see right here on the side. A very nice pink and white type of ordeal. You can basically, wow, this is a really long sword. I'm not sure who's going to be actually longer, Optimus or Arcee's, but...
Did you forget who I am?
But I don't actually have the Knight version of Optimus Prime, so in the future, maybe if I do get him, I'll definitely have to do a comparison with that. But you can see right there, the sword just sticks in just like so, and it also comes with this hood on the back. This is actually the back hood, which is actually separated. It came in the accessory pack, and you actually need to use this to put onto the back hood of her when you do Transformer. But in this case, you can actually double use it as a shield so that she is just ready for, well, she's just ready just to fight off any sort of Decepticon menace with her sword and shield like so. This is just, again, I didn't expect it to come with so many accessories. I was just, in my opinion, I particularly was looking forward to just the transformation itself. Maybe a couple blasters and weapons here, but I didn't really know that it actually had so many different accessories than it did. So if you get this figure, I can tell you right now, you are going to get definitely everything you paid for and much, much, much more. It's stunning, a very, very, very stunning figure. Finally, her final weapon, you can see there's the Arcee blaster. Very nice white and pink. It's almost got a nice little type of revolver type of look to it. This blaster is just, again, you can probably put maybe some added in some shadow to it, but I think it looks nice. It's got that nice pearl white coating. Also the pink metallic right there, very nice shine. In order to equip this, all you got to do is just remove the bottom like so, and you can go ahead and put in her trigger hand, which is right here. I'm going to go ahead and slide that in. Once you remove the bottom, and then you're going to go ahead and pop it back on so that it secures nice and tight there on the side, so that then you can go ahead and switch out her hand again so that she can have her blaster hand. So if I want to, I'll just go ahead and remove this hand right here on the side and just equip her blaster hand like so, and she can basically, there you have it. There she got her shield, and she got it's almost like she's got an Arcee riot shield now, and her gun. She's like crowd control. Just, oh, I can't believe it. Just check it out. Just crowd control. Just, you know, either she's going to take her nice, huge, long sword, or she's going to take her blaster. So it's like, keep out of her way, please. Now, every action figure or every third-party company has its flaws, and this is no exception with the EX-01 Nicee. Here's where the flaws, in my opinion, will come in, and that's definitely due to her transformation. First off, okay, we're going through the transformation part. All you got to do is first make sure that you lift the backpack on the top, sorry, the front, you say the front grill on the part goes up like this, and you want to go ahead and turn her head around, very similar to how the Earthrise version goes. Afterwards, you're going to raise her arms and you're going to lift up the top like so, and then it detaches the head portion and the bottom portion goes back down. This way, now you can see right here, her head up on the top goes like so, and then what you want to do next is you want to go ahead and turn it over, and you want to go ahead and tab in the front. So the tab, you can see there's actually holes over here on the side so that you can go ahead and first tab in the front, and basically, again, it's going to go ahead and just, you can see, tab in just like so, like this. Go ahead and tab this in, and you're going to bring this forward. So this one here, this is the front chassis right there. These are going to tab in, and make sure you lock them in before anything else. So let me go ahead and lock them in first to show you all real quick. Let me go ahead and lock that in. This one's going to tab. You're going to hear a couple clicks in a moment, but with tab, you see that little hole, just go ahead and put that peg inside. And then of course on the front here, we want to go ahead and fold this underneath and also tab this in. Be a bit gentle. You don't want to scratch. You don't want to scratch the paint area. I'm always actually kind of worried about scratching this, you know, very nice, beautiful metallic pink. And look at the tab on the side. You want to make sure this is inside and clicks inside as well. Like that. So basically make sure that these are fully tabbed so there's no gaps in between here on the side. And the next thing you're going to do is you want to go ahead and bring her shoulders down. Now here it's going to be a little bit tricky because what they want you to do, or what you need to do, is you need to fold out, okay, pulling the shoulder in, and you want to go ahead and turn the arm like this, rotate the arm like this, and then basically what's going to happen is here on the side there's a hole, and it's going to go right here into this peg right here on the side. So we're going to go ahead and peg that real quick, and it's going to kind of like inverted arms when you do peg it. So we're going to on the same side and keep this just like so. Let's see if I can get this without, there we go, perfect. So you're going to have the shoulders kind of bent in like this, like so. So you got the shoulders right here, and you're going to go ahead and turn the hands. Oh, the hands are actually unpegged, so let me go ahead and fix that real quick. All right, so the hands right here, it's going to hold the body area right like so, like that. Okay, and here is the next part. What you're going to do next is you're going to go ahead and fold up. You're going to fold up the legs. So the legs are on the side. This right here, let me go ahead and just change that in. Okay, there we go, on the side. Okay, so now the next thing you want to do is you want to basically, in the joint area here around the legs, you're going to go ahead and pull this out. All right, so that's going to be pulled out. And you want to pull it out and extend it as much as possible from the side, like so, because you need to, because what's going to happen is you're going to fold the legs up, and you're also going to turn the heel, okay, to the outer portion, and you want to squeeze, okay, what you want to do is you want to squeeze the heel like so, so that it's kind of like closed in a little bit. It takes a little bit, it's a very tight joint. It is actually die cast metal on the heels, by the way. So we're going to go ahead and, there we go, we'll turn it right here, like that. Okay, change inside, and then you're going to bring in the legs. Okay, again, try to extend from here around the joint area that's going to extend out, and you want to bring it in like this. Okay, you're going to bring in like this, so the heel in here is going to go in. Now it's not going to be a perfect fit. I've tried many times to try to tab it in. It doesn't actually fit that well, so you're going to have to be a bit careful, and don't try to force it. Basically, if you can get it enough to the side where you can get it to roll, I think it's okay. To be honest, they said on the instructions that there is actually a small little peg right here where you see the hole, but then it's kind of hard to get that peg inside. In my opinion, it just doesn't fit, and when you do, it just pops right out. I guess it could be my particular model right here, or maybe just, again, it wasn't done that well through through the quality control. But overall, if you can get it to about this mode and it can roll, I think you've done a good job. Just again, I think it could be just my particular version that I just picked up. Too bad. Here we go. And one more thing is you've got the back hood right here on the side. So this back hood goes on the back just like so, and basically you can go ahead and put it here. It'll attach. All right, lift up the side right here to attach it and peg it inside in the back. Here we go. All right, this comes separate, obviously. So it was before, it was used as a shield, but now you can just use it as the back, okay, the back trunk area that basically gets closed up, and it's just like that. The legs, again, like I mentioned, I wish they had some hinges or somewhat to secure the hinges right here where the heel goes. Otherwise, it does kind of like unfasten quite easily. So that's again, this is the only drawback for this particular figure that I would say is just that for the transformation, they could have done a little bit better. But everything else, I mean, it adds up pretty nicely. It is quite stunning in my opinion. I mean, if you look at it, she does roll okay. It's not too bad of a roll right here. And it's just a very nice, sleek design. And here we are with the matchup with the Earthrise version of Arcee. There you go. So let's go ahead and see if we can get a close-up here for you, everyone. You have both Arcees, the EX01, and you have the Earthrise Arcee in side-by-side comparison in their car form, their transform mode. They both look really nice. They both have different characteristics. I really like both of them. They both can roll pretty well. And again, like I mentioned before, I just wish the transformation with the EX-01 was a little bit better. Again, all the joints can't actually lock in. I wish they had a little bit more time to think about how to engineer the transformation part. But overall, still, it does look nice, even though these aren't fully fastened and pegged in. You can't really tell the difference because of the unique design with this EX-01. It still looks like a very nice space age type of Arcee, and this one, of course, here with the Earthrise. Together, they're just really a really good pair, if you ask me. Another comparison, while they are in car mode, here I have the Waistcoat Deluxe version, or you can say the aka Bumblebee version of Optimus Prime from the Bumblebee movie. And of course, here you can see side by side what they look like in size comparison. He actually kind of like matches up quite okay if you look at it. I think the size scale between the Optimus Prime and the Arcee roughly is almost about the same. Almost in scale detail, I would say that they are almost just maybe a little bit smaller in scale size, but definitely not too bad if you look and basically see in their size comparison from the front to the side. Now, I won't go too much into articulation because, to be honest, you can only pretty much look from parts of how you saw the transformation and whatnot. These two are actually really articulate. This one obviously being all pretty much plastic, and this one here having die-cast parts. They are very articulate in general. I mean, the Nicee is incredibly articulate. You can pretty much put her in almost any single pose you can imagine, and it's just, like I said, again, they did a very good job with its body rendition, and I think for the engineering part, how she is and sculpted, excellent job. The only flaw again she has is when she has to go into transformation mode. Not every single thing can be hinged completely. But overall, I am still impressed by this particular figure. Both of them are quite nice. I do like them, and you can see here they are guarding the matrix of leadership. Oh boy, it looks like Ironhide and Red Alert are outnumbered with the Decepticons. What's gonna happen here? Hey, wait a second. What's going on? Why are these two just sitting on the sofa just like that? Hey, there's something wrong here. What's going on? My goodness, what happened right here? How did these guys get obliterated so quickly? Wait. Hey, you two couldn't have done that. No. I know what happened. When you look as good as these two girls right here, everybody seems to want to help you, even the big boys. Hey everybody, thanks for watching our review. I hope you all like it. In my opinion, both Arcees are quite nice. I mean, if you're a fan of the Netflix trilogy of War on Cybertron, Earthsiege, and of course Earthrise, you'll definitely want to pick up this Arcee from Hasbro. And if you like this nice new type of venture of Arcee from the third-party company Big Firebird Toys, and you want to see this type of new Japanese animated type of Transformer form, I would definitely recommend in picking this one up too. I know for a fact that because of the COVID-19, this factory has been put on back order, so it is a bit hard to get them, and I do believe in the future they will raise up in price. However, again, like I said, there is a flaw to it, is that when you do the transformation mode, not everything will peg in, but the good thing is the way it looks and the way it styles, you can just barely get away with not having everything fully pegged in, and there will be some gaps, but it's not really noticeable because in that car form, it just looks really beautiful in my opinion. Once again, if you haven't subscribed to this channel and you are for watching more of this type of content and you want to see more shopping videos done here in Hong Kong, and then later down the line probably see more about what's going on here in Hong Kong, please subscribe and give this video a like. I'm Mr. Stan, and I'll see you all on the next video.